Once upon a time, in a kingdom nestled between towering mountains and lush forests, there was a beautiful palace where a kind and wise king ruled. The king had two children, a brave prince named Eric and a gentle princess named Elara. Though they were siblings, they couldn't have been more different in their personalities, but both had hearts full of courage and kindness. Prince Eric, with his dark hair and sharp eyes, loved adventure. He spent most of his days exploring the kingdom, scaling the high cliffs, and wandering through enchanted forests where no one dared go. Princess Elara, on the other hand, had long golden hair and a graceful presence. She preferred to stay within the palace, tending to the royal gardens and helping the people in the kingdom with their troubles. One day, a mysterious storm rolled over the kingdom, darker and fiercer than any the people had seen before. It was said that an ancient sorcerer, long thought to be gone, had returned, and with him, he brought a terrible curse. The storm turned the once lush fields to barren soil, and a great shadow began to spread over the land. The king, desperate to save his kingdom, called upon his children. Prince Eric, ever brave and eager to fight, offered to seek out the sorcerer and break the curse. Princess Elara, though gentle, had a different idea. She believed the storm and the curse were not just threats to be fought but puzzles to be solved with compassion and wisdom. So, together, they set off on a journey, one filled with danger, riddles, and mysterious creatures. They traveled through dark caves, crossed wide rivers, and faced trials that tested their bond as siblings. Along the way, they learned from one another. Eric, though fierce, began to understand the power of patience and kindness, while Elara, though peaceful, realized the importance of standing up for what was right. At last, they arrived at the sorcerer's lair, a dark tower on the edge of a vast, stormy lake. The sorcerer, an ancient being with eyes as cold as the storm itself, looked upon the prince and princess with disdain. "You are too late," he said. "The curse has already begun." But Elara, with a calm and gentle voice, stepped forward. "The curse does not lie in the storm, but in the hearts of those who fear it. We do not seek to fight you, but to understand you." The sorcerer paused, taken aback by her words. He had spent centuries alone, consumed by bitterness and rage, forgotten by the world. Slowly, his heart softened as Elara spoke of love, forgiveness, and the light that could exist even in the darkest times. Prince Eric, who had never seen the power of words before, stood quietly beside his sister. Understanding now that true strength was not just in the sword but in the courage to heal wounds that couldn't be seen. In the end, the sorcerer, moved by their compassion, lifted the curse. The storm cleared, and the kingdom was restored to its former beauty. As the siblings returned home, they were greeted as heroes, not just for their bravery, but for their wisdom and understanding. And so, the kingdom flourished once more, ruled by a king who learned the importance of both strength and kindness, and by a prince and princess whose bond of love and respect grew even deeper.